There is something deeply intriguing about someone who looks away when you speak. It's not just a passing gesture, like when someone looks to the side when thinking. It's a silent refusal, an invisible wall that rises in the middle of a conversation. While most people maintain eye contact as a natural reflex, they seem trapped in an internal dilemma, as if every second of eye contact is a battle lost before it even begins. But what does this small gesture, or lack thereof, really hide? Before you think about quick judgments like shyness or lack of politeness, it's worth remembering, there's nothing wrong with avoiding other people's eyes. Some do it out of respect, others because their brains simply aren't wired for this social dance. In cultures where direct eye contact is seen as defiance or disrespect, for example, looking away is a sign of deference. But when this behavior appears in contexts where the opposite is expected, the story is often more complex. And that's where things get interesting. Behind this habit, there is often an old wound that still throbs. Perhaps they learned, as children, that looking into the eyes was dangerous. A parent who punished with silence, a teacher who humiliated in public, a bully who used his gaze as a weapon. The brain registers, if I expose myself, I am vulnerable. Over time, the act of holding a gaze becomes a threat to emotional balance, as if every second of visual connection could reveal something that they would prefer to keep hidden. Still others avoid contact because they feel invaded, as if other people's eyes were beacons illuminating parts of themselves that are not ready to be seen. But there are also those for whom this behavior is not about fear, but about heightened sensitivity. People who are highly empathetic or have neurodivergent traits, such as autistic people or individuals with ADHD, may find eye contact overwhelmingly intense. For them, the eyes are not just windows to the soul, they are portals to an excess of information, the expression of others, micro-emotions, unspoken expectations. It's like trying to listen to music at full volume while trying to solve a math problem. The brain goes into overload, and looking away becomes a survival mechanism. Interestingly, this same characteristic can reveal an unusual depth. Those who avoid other people's eyes often develop other forms of connection. They listen with rare attention, they capture nuances in the voice that others ignore, they notice details in the environment that go unnoticed. They are like those photographers who prefer to frame the scene through shadow rather than direct light. They see the world from a different angle, and this, far from being a limitation, can be a superpower in disguise. If you are one of these people, no, you are not cold, nor disinterested, nor socially incompetent. Maybe you've just discovered that true intimacy doesn't depend on where your eyes rest, but on how you choose to be present. And if the world insists on measuring connection by the direction of your gaze, remember, the deepest souls often communicate better in silence than in the noise of crossed glances. Did this resonate with you? Comment here. Do you also feel this way in conversations, or do you know someone who avoids eye contact? Share this text with anyone who needs to understand that there is not just one right way to connect. And if you want more reflections like this, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next insights. Until next time, and may your looks, or lack thereof, always say exactly what you want them to say. #Sparkles